Being a Fine Figure here, and we will be unboxing the 2-pack Bizarro and Batzarro from Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse. Now, familiar with Bizarro, I have the first Mcfarlane Bizarro that was out there. Batzarro, I'm not too familiar with it. I don't remember him at all from the storylines, but then again, I stopped reading the DC comic books back when I was young. I focused on X-Men and stuff like that through the 90s and early 2000s. But it is a Batman character, Superman character. It's in a 2-pack. It's from Mcfarlane Toys. It's got some accessories. It's got hands. Hey, you know, what more can you ask for? And they actually look pretty good. A little cartoonish, but they don't look too bad. So anyway, without further ado, as we do here, I'm going to get these two knuckle heads out of the package, and I will be right back. All right, and the figures are out of the packaging, and we will quickly go over the accessories. Now, it does bring this crater-like stand, I guess, for them. I really don't have much use for these, not even for photography. I'd rather just do, you know, backgrounds or something from the internet and stuff with them, or go outside. It's meant to hold, I guess, one of the figures, because it only has one peg on it. I don't see a peg for the other one. Oh, there it is. Actually, it's on the side. I was wrong. There's a peg here and one here. I guess you can do a fighting from, I guess, with the mountain behind. But again, I don't really have much use to this, so it's going to end up going somewhere in my closet. Or maybe I will put it up for sale. I'm sure somebody would want it. Always someone always does. So we will put that back there, somewhere away. And then we will go over the accessories for both figures, because, you know, it's a reused body. So there's not much except for the different head sculpt that we will be talking about today. But, of course, we do have the Batzarro, which was originally created by Mr. Plick and the Joker to keep Bizarro company. A nice little image there, breaking chains, data file. And then the Bizarro one is upside down. So you can't really tell if it's upside down if it wasn't for that. And then, of course, he talks about being created by Lex Luthor. And I guess for some reason, the bio has him as he actually has better morals, and he fights for truth, justice, the Bizarro way, whatever that means, which is probably the opposite of what Superman does. So it is evil. Batman does come with an extra set of fists, which is great. We always want fists. It's good for punching, good for photography. And then Bizarro has the fist, and he has the choked hands. I hate to call these the choke hands, or, you know, grip hands, or, you know, power-up hands, or whatever. And then he does come with a little Bizarro #1 necklace there on a stone. Nice little details there. You can see the little dents there, the cleavage of, fix my light here a little bit. Let me bring this one over, and you can see a little texture there. That's nicely done. It's got the rope going around the back. Nicely painted. They actually did a good job. And of course, Bizarro, spelled backwards, the R. Actually, it's pretty good. It's actually not bad. And we will put that together. And of course, onto the figures. Now, I do have to say, this is probably one of the best reused of the Dark Knight Returns sculpt body that it's probably out there right now. I know they've tried it with the reign of the Superman, but if you're gonna do figures of this particular body sculpt, these are the figures to have. It actually looks great. The coloring looks great. I mean, the face, a little cartoonish on Bizarro, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, this is actually good. And again, I love my Bizarro, which he's right there paying attention to the video there. I love that Bizarro, one of the best ones they have out there. But this is incredible. This actually makes sense. The body makes sense. It looks great. The darker tones on the bread and the suit, it's actually good. The S, I like the fact that it's actually kind of, see, crooked. It looks kind of crooked a little bit. I mean, it's up backwards. The way they did it, it's a metal piece. It's actually nice. It actually looks like it's separated there a little bit. But yeah, again, oh, actually, and there's an S in the back. I mean, all other 50, 60 Supermans don't get an S in the back, but Bizarro does. So there you go. Go figure. But man, if there's any use for this body sculpt for a Superman or any character, Bizarro's it. And I love the cape, and the fact that these new capes that they're using are very playable and bendable, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. It's actually better than the harder ones. It's amazing because you can do a lot of it. But I mean, Dark Knight body, Dark Knight Returns. I mean, they nailed it with this one. Now, the face sculpt on this Bizarro, again, is very cartoonish. Kind of reminds me of, what is it, Quagmire from that TV show, that Family Man or whatever. But it actually looks pretty good. They do a good job. He's got that grin. He's got all that yellow, nasty teeth. He's got that like crazy look on his eyes. And I like the eyebrows there. Nice touch, the way they like heavy eyebrows, thick. He's got that nice fade going in the back of his head. I mean, they nailed it. This is great. This is actually pretty good. And he's got that little, look at that circle in the chin there, a little cleft there. It's actually good, man. Again, they nailed it. This is the perfect body for a figure like this. And man, it's great. Say what you want about the Superman and the Dark Knight one, obviously tribute to Frank Miller. They nailed it. The look, exactly like the comic book, but this is it. This is what you want to see. This is the type of stuff that it makes sense with the character, and they nailed it with this one. Now on to Batman. Kind of reminds me of the Batman that smiles. He's got the same grin. He's got the yellow teeth. Apparently, I guess he doesn't, he's blind, I guess. Blind as a bat. But it actually works. It's actually not bad. And I know there's a lot of talk about, obviously, that they redid a badly painted upside down bat symbol on the chest while the other one's outside. But, you know, it's Batzarro. It's created. I can see it. I mean, it actually will fit the character, so it's actually not bad. The upside-down utility belt's actually pretty good. He lost all his stuff. That's actually a good touch. Again, everything is backwards with this guy. And again, another great reuse of the Dark Knight body sculpt. And they did great. And the details, other than that, everything is good. It's got that nice, soft cape. Nice rubbery, playable. It's got the tone color inside. I like the details of this cape. It's actually pretty good. It actually looks better than the Dark Knight. Damn it. They should have done something like this with the other one. And of course, yeah. And I'm loving the sculpt. I am loving the head sculpt. It's actually not bad. So, man. So, yeah. Another great 2-pack. It's actually great. You get the accessories. I don't have no use for this, but other than that, this is actually pretty good. And I'm glad that they released them as a 2-pack. I think it was just probably the only way to go, especially if you have all these extra molds of the Dark Knight body sculpt, the Dark Knight Returns. But this is, I guess, to this point, as of right now, it's the best reuse that they could have done with these two characters here. And again, I am a huge fan of this Bizarro. They could have done a little better on the coloring. It's a little bit off, but still a great, one of my top. I like that, you know, Walking Dead zombie Bizarro look that they put on him. And that stare is actually pretty good. But then you got the cartoonist version there. Yeah, they both work. This is actually not bad. It's got that little green dirt mold on his skin there. Actually, I didn't know this. That's actually pretty good. I never reviewed the channel because I had it way before I was doing videos. So, and it would have been nice though if they would have added the all those ripped and holes in the cape too. But again, I'm more surprised that they put an S on the back. When we've been asking for S's in the back of every Superman that there could possibly be, and to no avail. Only a handful of them have it, maybe about 2 or 3, maybe 2. The Hush, because even the Reign of the Superman didn't have it. So, you know, to this point, it's like, whatever. So, I don't know, maybe one day, I don't know what the deal is as far as not being able to put an S. And they even put the backwards S, so that's pretty good. Actually, it completes the character. So, but yeah, there you have it. 2-pack. Very impressed with it. I thought I wasn't going to really like it. I got it as part of the bundle, so I did save a little bit of money on it with the coupons and the discount that Mcfarlane did off the bat. And then I got the coupons for it, so it kind of paid off for the shipping. So I ended up, did get a good deal on all of them. I still have the Nightwing to review, so stay tuned for that. But amazing use of a body sculpt. These are the figures to use. This is the type of stuff that you want to see used when you do different body molds and stuff from the Superman that actually work. And yes, more impressed than I thought I was going to be. But, oh, actually, before I go, I think this would actually look better on him. There you go. That actually looks pretty good. But, again, there you go. Let's end the video on that note. So, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do and support the channel. My goal for this year is to hit 1,000, and I'll be satisfied and happy. I'm happy with what I have right now, but 1,000 will make it more special because, quite frankly, I didn't even think I was going to get past 20, 30 subscribers, but I appreciate all the love and support for you guys. The comments, keep them coming. I do interact, and I try to answer as many as I can. And as always, continue to be a fine figure, support each other, and I will see you later.